Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about the divine feminine. I don't usually like to make videos purely about twin flames because I don't like being in a little niche, and I like to talk to a broader audience. And there's a hell of a lot of different kinds of people in the spiritual community, but this is a twin flame kind of video. And as humans, we need to make up labels and words to put to things that our minds can't completely comprehend. And the twin flame concept is very romanticized, and there are, plenty of people that don't believe it's a real thing because of that. You know, I'm sorry to say, but there are a lot of lonely, desperate people that just want to label somebody that is abusive and narcissistic as their twin flame because they can't let go. But it is a real phenomenon. It's just something that is a word to a concept that we can't fully understand because it's of a realm that we don't know all the answers to. Just like dark entities and negative spirits and ghosts. Those are things we can't fully comprehend, but we put words on them. Doesn't mean that every energy is a dark entity or, demonic. Like, there's good and bad, there's duality, so there's positive and negative. We just have to put words to things so that our human minds can understand them. And a lot of divine feminines, I am sorry, but you need to stop being doormats. We have very big issues with doing that as a divine feminine myself. We feel like we don't deserve to be treated with respect, so we accept the worst kind of treatment. We accept being treated like we don't mean anything to the supposed masculine, so we keep accepting this shitty treatment. We need to stop. Divine feminines, you need to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you don't find that, I don't even know what word to put to it, just that inner strength, that beauty, that I just don't even know what word to put to it. But it's like, if you don't have that fullness within you, you're gonna keep accepting being treated like shit. And just because you're connected to a person, because you have a soul connection, that's not your life's purpose. This individual. The point of the twin flame connection is self. If you're not loving yourself, if you're not finding your own path, and you're just focusing on the other person, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're completely going off the rails, and just quit obsessing. Because the more you obsess, the more they're going to treat you like shit. Because, right now, I'm a little pissed off. I've been kind of pissed off since yesterday. And it has made me realize that, I'm done. I'm done feeding the ego of somebody that gives me nothing in return. Yes, he is a great person. He's a good person, but he mirrors back to me what I'm lacking. And the way he has been making me feel lately is I'm an embarrassment to him and I don't matter. So that's on me, and I need to start focusing on that because I'm not a fucking embarrassment. And if it's, just an assumption, but if it's true, fuck you. But, anyways, I'm not going to feed the fucking ego. And, you know, my friend and I read for each other, and she told me to continue doing things that feed his ego, and I'm not going to do that. I'm done. I'm focusing on myself. We're friends, and I don't feel like I've been treated like a friend. And, all I've ever done was try to be a friend, and, I'm done trying. I'm going to focus on me. That's what us divine feminines need to do. We need to quit focusing on the other person and focus on ourselves. Once they, come around, because it's the mirror effect, they'll start focusing on themselves and they'll work on themselves right when you're working on yourself. And maybe you can connect again. Who knows? I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen. It's a spiritual concept that has no fucking rational explanation to it whatsoever. Like, it makes absolutely no fucking sense. There's no way to truly explain it. And there are all these spiritual teachers that, claim to know, you know, you know, all these channels out there. They know everything. Well, nobody fucking knows shit. Like, this is a concept that can't be explained. It's absolutely insane. But we need to respect ourselves, feminines, because a lot of us have inner child wounds. Myself, I have daddy issues, so, I seek approval, I guess. I want validation, or, just that male figure to make me feel like I matter. Well, who the fuck cares about any fucking man? And I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I cuss a lot. And if you don't like it, I'm not the kind of person you want to watch. Because that's just how I am. I am unapologetically foul-mouthed. But we need to respect ourselves. We need to heal the wounds and stop seeking it from other people. Stop seeking it from somebody that's not fucking giving it to you. Because they're never going to give it to you while you're a wounded child. I mean, that is the inner child wound. Like, you're pretty much just wanting attention and you're just chasing after somebody and you're just repelling them like a fucking magnet. I mean, that's what we do. We have to respect ourselves. We have to stop chasing. I know everybody's at different levels. Everybody has to learn their lessons. Some people have been on the journey for decades. I've been on it for 4 years. Some people have only been on it for a few months, whatever. Everybody's at their own level. And everybody has to learn their own lessons. Just me sitting here saying it isn't really gonna help some people that really need to learn the lesson that they need to let go. But that's what everybody says, in all the groups and, Reddit and whatever, all that shit. Let go and self-love. Well, how do you love yourself? That's when you're really, first starting out, how do you love yourself? Well, first, you have to heal. You have to feel. You have to stop ignoring the things that you've been ignoring your whole fucking life and understand the reasons why you keep chasing after somebody that treats you like shit. Or, not necessarily like shit, just like you don't matter. Like they don't value you. Or at least make you feel that way. That's how I'm made to feel. I'm sure it's not the case. I'm sure he does care. I'm sure he cares more than he will ever even understand. But he doesn't say it. So, how the fuck am I supposed to know? How the fuck are we supposed to know? And I know many on the journey, they've lied. They say they don't give a shit. Because they lie to themselves. Well, if they're lying to themselves, it's the mirror effect. You're lying to yourself about something. I mean, that really is the conundrum of the twin flame journey, is the mirror effect. And it really fucking sucks. Because it is the only person in the world that will show you every fucking wound you have ever endured in your life. Like, I could have gone my merry way. Like, I've always been the one to run away when somebody got attached to me until he came along. Then I was like, where'd you go? Like, I got super attached. Like, that ain't me. It completely switched. So now I have all these fucking wounds I never knew I had because this one person came into my life and just completely flipped shit around. It sucks. Dark Night of the Soul sucks. The pain sucks. But the journey is beautiful because you discover yourself. You have to connect with yourself. You have to stop chasing after another person and chase yourself. You have to find yourself. The other person doesn't fucking matter. Yes, you will always be connected, but they are not your purpose. Your purpose, like, you have your own purpose. Stop chasing after another person. If you ignore yourself, they're gonna continue to ignore you. So I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck you then. I mean, I love you, but if you're not gonna treat me like I matter, then I'm just gonna go on my merry old way and do my own thing. And I'm not gonna feed any fucking ego anymore. I'm gonna do me. And that's what us feminines need to do. Do you. Quit worrying about the other person. Maybe one day they'll realize that, they're being fucking retarded and, it's the love of your life kind of thing, whatever. Who knows? Just love yourself. Heal yourself. Focus on yourself. Quit chasing. And quit worrying about them. Worry about you. I love you. And the universe loves you. Spirit loves you. I'm sure they love you. But until you start loving yourself, they'll never show it.